Hi guys, welcome to Russian Tales. Today I'm going to be telling you about my escapades in Moscow, a great story, one of the great times I had. And I'm going to be speaking about the time I met Tom the astronaut. Yeah, true story. Anyway, so a funny story as well, hilarious. So anyway, how did I meet Tom? So I've checked into Napoleon Hostel in Kitay-Gorod, one of the best hostels around at that time. It was a great hostel, lots of international backpackers, a lot of travellers, and we all used to meet up there. Fun times. So I'm working away in the lobby. I'm on my laptop computer. I'm working away, and a redhead, a little bit overweight, dishevelled, needed a shower, let's say, at best. Tom has checked in. So anyway, he's checked into my room by coincidence, and he's then come out and he sat down next to me while I'm working on my laptop. And I've gone, hi, I'm Phil from England. And he's gone, oh, I'm Tom from America. And I said, what are you doing in Moscow, Tom? And the first words he said, the very first words was, I'm here to see my supermodel girlfriend. So even 18, 19 years ago, supermodels had websites. So I picked up my laptop, I've put it in his lap, never met the guy before, this is the first meeting. So let's have a look at her website then, Tom. And then he's gone, oh no, she doesn't have a website. And I've gone, Tom, but all supermodels have a website. And for the next 10 years, nothing changed. He was totally full of BS. But you get to like the story. You become addicted. Every time I met him, he always had a different story. So, he was a good friend. I mean, we were friends, but he was just full of shit. So anyway, so my favourite story about Tom was when he was doing speed dating. The women sit at the table, the men move around every 4 minutes, the bell is rang, move to the next one, move to the next lady, move to the next lady. So at the end of the event, everybody's having a drink at the bar, and Florida Bob, we called him because obviously he was from Florida, Florida Bob, he's asked one of the ladies, did you find anybody interesting? And she's gone, yeah, the astronaut. Now, Bob has gone, what does an astronaut here? And she's pointed to Tom. So after that, he was always known in the expat community as Buzz Lightyear. so you've got to imagine it. Short, dishevelled, messy, scruffy, a little bit overweight. And he'd been telling all the girls he was an astronaut. Now, fair dues, if it got him a woman and it got him some, passion, okay, maybe I can forgive. But, I'd heard so many stories from Tom for more than 10 years. So, yeah, he was a total fantasist. But that was one of the funny stories of me meeting the first time Tom, later known as Buzz Lightyear. And I've got many, many other stories, amazing stories. And I promise you guys, all these stories are true. Whether it's about Tom the astronaut, or whether it's me getting drugged in Moscow, or me getting a good punch, all these stories are true. Please subscribe, guys. Please like. I'm putting below a link. I don't get paid for these videos. I'm putting buymeacoffee.com. So if you could buy me a coffee so I could feed the family. Cheers, guys. Thank you.